Hello and welcome to the Carbitrage podcast, episode 110. I am Eric Berger, joined as always by my co-host Ryan Sinitsky. Hello.
Hello. I have a Porsche
You
Speedster.
have
It's a 930, I think.
it is.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think the
yeah,
930 technically insinuates that it's a turbo, so that's probably like a 932 or something.
Well, the 930 also has a different suspension system too, and this is definitely the kind of torsion, weird rubber suspension thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Porsches are really weird.
Yeah,
also
they're
very
really-
simple.
Yeah, really, really strange.
It's a Beetle.
Anyway, it's pretty cool. Air cooled still, which is rad. Of course it is. It's a Speedster, and we actually care about it here. It's pretty good. It's showing its age. It is a Maisto brand.
Yeah, I was given that as probably a birthday or Christmas gift when I was somewhere between 5 and 10 years old.
Well, it's a pretty good model. Steering wheel is still connected. The steering gear is not broken. Because you probably didn't put any the small G.I. Joe dudes into it, like I did in mine. But yeah, no, it's a cool car. I like the 930 Speedster. So far I've had all of my favorite European cars on display here, out of shot.
Okay.
Let's talk about Patreon.
Yeah, okay, so we're just working this in. We're hammering it in at the beginning of every episode now. So Carbitrage is going to happen whether or not you become a patron, but what this does is it basically crowdfunds this show and helps us just buy the things we've already bought. So if you're interested in supporting us, please do so directly on patreon.com/Carbitrage.
Or
there
with
you
your
go.
kind words.
Yeah, so we can start talking about beer again and stuff. And
Yeah, I've got a Northeast, which I think Corey bought.
I can interview cooler people. Sorry.
That was a
But-
shitty pun. Anyway, speaking of cool European things that are here, like that car, a bunch of Indiana car enthusiasts mapped out on Google Map a Nürburgring Nordschleife-shaped route of 175 miles in Indiana,
Oh my
and you
God.
can drive it for charity. It's actually pretty neat.
That is pretty cool. I like
They
that.
call it the Schweingenfiltering. I don't know what
the
that means.
The Schweinfeldring.
Schweinfiltering?
It's just the shit ring.
Oh, I like it. That's good.
Or,
It-
no,
but yeah, it's-
Schwein is pig.
I don't know, but it's actually, I mean, it doesn't look exactly like the ring, but it looks pretty close. Like, if you're really drunk and you don't really know what the ring
I
looks
think
like,
it's pig road ring.
I
is
could,
what it
I
means.
could type it in. Well,
Anyway.
yeah,
So-
at some point I'll type it into Google
That's
Translate.
that's actually really cool.
That's pretty neat.
I suddenly have a need to go to Indiana at some point.
I just wonder what
Wait, is Hershey in Indiana?
it's Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania. Oh yeah, I've got. That's still the only reason I have to go to Indiana. Oh no, the Cord Auburn Duesenberg Museum's in Indiana, so I can go to that.
My dad has rave reviews
I'm
of that
so
place.
jealous of her dad. He went. It's at the old Duesenberg headquarters down there.
He's
pretty
been there
cool.
twice.
I just
I
don't.
want to go. It'd be really cool. I want to take you. That'd
Why
be
would
so
you do
fun.
that to me?
Because it'd be hilarious.
It's called the pork ring.
The pork ring. I was like trying out the pork ring.
No, I don't have any interest in going to that old thing.
I know, but I want.
Can you get me like a brewery nearby, and then you can just go, and I'll wait.
No,
there.
no, no. I want you to be there because half the fun is dragging people that don't want to be there in there.
Like the,
They actually
it's
got
like the same.
They got really close. To the
They're
Nürburgring.
showing not an overlay. They should do an overlay.
Yeah, they totally should.
Wow, very scenic.
That's actually very pretty.
I would like to do this. That looks pretty cool.
Yeah. That's
So
worth
props
it.
to you, Indiana people. I didn't think your state had anything good in it, including people, but I was wrong.
You know what? The Indiana Board of Tourism should absolutely do.
They should. This should be
like-
on like every Chamber of Commerce site in Indiana.
They should no. You know what they should do is they should do like a little like road rally Targa Floria thing.
They should just get one of the, not necessarily Crown Rally, but like get Lemons to do this.
Yeah, that'd be great.
I would totally do that in Lemons.
Like lemons or like like something like that, or like do like a vintage like car rally, like race cars and stuff.
I can
like,
do it in my flathead V8 swapped E36 M3.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Oh man, I didn't tell you that. I found at one popped
Did you
up
finally
local.
find one?
No, I thought I did, but it ended up being too rusty and shitty.
Damn it.
So I found a $2,200 running driving auto
Perfect.
E36 M3 sedan
That's
in white.
That'd be so perfect for
Looked
a flathead
50
swap.
foot. It was perfect. Looked great, but it's just too rusty.
You
I
got- you
want
gotta
it
get
to
a good
be
one.
nice.
You
I
want
want
a
like a
good one.
one owner unmolested auto 4-door M3. Like I want it to be nice. Just so I
hilarious.
can really, really drive it into people. Like, this car is bad because it was made for our country.
This car is bad, and you should feel bad.
And a flathead does make it cooler.
Speaking of making people feel bad, you
Yeah.
know who makes people feel bad?
Corey?
Demons and Corey.
Oh.
Corey's afflicted by his demons, though.
That's
so.
Modi.
Well, and Corey.
Well, no, the demon is Modi.
Well, at that and the pastor at church and the other things that have touched him.
Yeah, like the body of Christ.
His therapist. And
The rapist. That is what that actually spells
dentist.
out.
Man, I don't remember any of that.
Yeah.
Well, it's because
a
you're
lot of
suppressing it?
repressed
It's
Yeah.
suppressed memories. It's traumatic events. That's why you are the way you are. There's this TV show on Amazon called Good Omens, which is kind of like The Good Place. It's one of those like Into the World, like comedy shows that have been so popular lately.
Is this an EM1?
Yes, it's an EM1. It's a very cool
I actually
EM1.
kind of like that.
EM1s
Jay
are
just
nice.
bought that as a daily.
Nice. That's a good car. That's gonna get stolen.
No, it's so going to get stolen.
He absolutely needs to have comprehensive insurance on that.
And yes, I agree.
Oh wait, who?
Jade.
Oh, Jade. I thought you said Jay.
No.
No, she should absolutely get that. Put comprehensive on it, and say it's in a lot better condition than it really is.
It actually looks like it's in pretty solid
no,
shape.
like say it's a flawless. Like
Oh, okay.
get somebody to appraise it and like slip him a hundo under the table and just say it's number one concourse, please.
I'm going to daily it and drive it through the winter. So
Yeah,
number
it
one
just
Concourse,
number one.
please.
It's the best one ever. It's also got like 100,000 less miles than it really has.
Anyway,
But anyway,
sorry.
so Good-
Demons, yeah.
Yeah, Good Omens is this like humorous TV show about the demons behind the apocalypse that are living among humans towards like just preceding the rapture, and about these demons have to watch over the child Antichrist before as he grows up.
It's about a demon and an angel that
Yeah,
have
insert
this,
friendship. Yeah.
their relationship throughout the ages.
Demons
It's-
are dumb.
But anyway, so it's actually a really good show. It's really funny. I went into that thinking that too. It's actually really funny. It's got David Tennant, which was
Does it have Steve Buscemi?
no
It should.
It's filmed in
in England. Yeah, but it's got David Tennant, which
He
is
could
really
travel.
good. David Tennant's wonderful, and he was the second best Doctor Who behind Matt Smith. And if you disagree with me, fight me, because the only person that can out.
He also played Hamlet for PBS.
True, and the only other person.
I've never watched Doctor Who.
The only person between like the David Tennant and Matt Smith fight that is actually correct is a person that says the fourth Doctor, because he is actually the
Okay,
best
this is
Doctor. But
getting
anyway,
too-
this is getting too into the
There's
weeds. Right.
cars in here somewhere.
There is. Now, this is the thing. That TV show has an amazing, impeccable, really, really good attention to detail in it. And so they try to make David Tennant like just the worst sort of person. What's going on, Burger?
YouTube is broken for me.
Okay, but that's
Not
okay.
related to anything you're saying.
Not
don't
at
worry.
all.
No.
But anyway, their attention to detail goes all the way down to the car that David Tennant drives. So he drives a 4.5 liter Bentley, pre-war Bentley, like the ultimate Playboy car, Burger,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
So he drives that.
Well,
But
for the era.
yeah, but I mean, like today he still drives it because he has no sense of time because he's a demon and he's been around since the beginning of
I
time.
think he
Okay,
drives
fine.
it for like 150 years. So
Yeah.
it's brand new.
Yeah, it's like
Then you
flaw-
have, like,
and
yeah.
it's totally flawless.
You got to take that 70s Porsche like test car where they tried to make a car that would last literally forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, so they made him the most insufferable person ever because in his car, if you look inside of it, when in the inside driving area, like scenes,
Yeah.
he has like hacksawed in an AutoZone like generic dual CD player.
Oh, yes.
And the car's got
Now we're talking.
The car's got HID headlights, too. And it's just like, what a prick!
Which like
That's my favorite part of this
fun
entire
fact,
thing.
That was the whole point of that. It's like that's like the best part.
There's also like
Duel.
no
Oh.
spoilers, but like there's a scene in which Crosley or whatever
Yeah,
the demon's name is,
the demon. Yeah.
David Tennant
Crosley
driving this
is a great name.
Yeah.
David Tennant's character is driving this Bentley,
Mm-hmm.
and it's on fire, and you think it's CGI, but no, they actually had David Tennant driving a Bentley that was entirely on fire. Like, it was legitimately on fire. They also set a bookstore on fire.
Yeah, like they
and,
lit a bunch of things on
like,
fire.
it was
That's what demons do. I think
But-
they're made out of fire.
So
Yeah.
like the attention to detail in this show, like because they made him like annoying because he always wears like red round like John Lennon sunglasses, which are just really annoying. And he's got the same haircut as the singer from Nickelback in it.
Oh,
Which is just awful. He's just
this
like
is how you remind me of
yeah,
Nickelback.
like yeah, exactly. Like Nickelback in their prime, where he had that like weird bob thing. Where it's
In
red,
their
at this
prime, they didn't have a
quote
prime.
unquote prime. Yeah, the look at this graph, like Nickelback, and they just I've never seen a TV show like just perfect what a douche is to anyone and everyone. Nobody likes that guy because even the pre-war people like don't understand modern culture. So like, what the hell? Like everybody's mad. It's great.
Turn down this microphone of yours just a tiny bit.
Anyway, so I thought that was the funniest thing.
I just think
I've
it's really funny that they
seen-
literally set a Bentley on fire and made one of the world's like greatest actors.
I'm just now picturing
Drive
putting a
it.
terrible mid 2000s stereo system on like a pristine 1920s
Yeah.
Flawless.
car.
It's exact. It was like it's a Concours car. And, like,
I'm just imagining like the 6 to 12 volt converters needed and like all this just bullshit you'd need
and
to
the,
put
like
in
all
this
the butt connectors like on the backside. Like it's totally put it in an auto zone.
Yeah, adapting this Chinesium aluminum copper coated wire to these like half-inch bolt terminals that it probably used.
So funny.
Asbestos covered wire.
I when I saw that I couldn't stop laughing. And Jan's like she didn't understand it. She didn't see it. I'm like, honey, next time they're in the car, look at the radio. And she goes, oh my god. I'm like, yeah. And then the next scene, he pulls up.
Was it
He's
a
got
flip out like?
no,
screen
it's
one,
like
or-
totally just a CD player.
Oh.
Like it's totally like a 2005 dual CD player. It's just awful.
The
And then
radio I bought on clearance at Target to put in my winter beater. Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
And then like the next scene, he pulls up to a house, and it's like like cars always like they use like a cool camera lens to make the headlights look like HIDs in movies.
Yeah.
Yeah. This one they totally didn't because all the lights in the background were definitely yellow. So this car definitely just had some HIDs
Ryan,
in it.
they
Like, it was-
literally made someone drive a car on fire.
Yeah,
I
honey,
doubt
I
that they
understand
would
that.
fake-
It was probably a clone too. But I mean, just like how they made the character was just perfect. Anyway,
This is
The Lenning glasses. Oh, okay.
can I say-
That's much classier looking than I was even imagining.
yeah, it's a Bentley 4.5 liter. Like it's like the best Bentley. Like it's actually most people agree.
I don't know. I kind of
Well,
like that.
of-
Other than the fact it has
of
the
there.
wrong engine.
But other like even people say it's still better than the 8 liter because the 8 liter is just a pure racing car, and the 4.5 liter is a lot more refined.
Yeah.
But it's just perfect. Anyway,
Then this is them.
Oh. Ugh. Wow, that person has huge feet.
yes, he does. David
I think
Tennant's a
those are
freak.
purposely pointy
But
shoes.
Anyway,
Could
so that's all I wanted to talk about. Go watch Good Omens on Amazon Prime. It is absolutely worth watching. And I know you guys have Amazon Prime because you already watched the Grand Tour.
Yeah,
So
I'm still not going to watch that, though.
it's pretty funny.
Anyway.
Anyway,
That's fine. I just don't have time for it.
Now-
So I want to talk to you, again, not even about news.
alright.
We're just like, we've been off the air so long. I just want to like cover the things that I've done.
can we just pause on this next topic? I read this aloud to Keith at work, and he was crying. He was laughing so
Oh,
hard.
dude, I was dying in the restaurant.
By the way, I think Keith has replaced me.
I spend more
like,
time with
like
him
he
than I do
says
with you.
we
Yeah.
now, and it used to mean me, but now we means him and Keith.
That's
And, like-
really depressing. Okay.
Yeah.
I just spend too much time at work. Anyway, so please.
So anyway, I started a new gig at my place of work on Monday, so I didn't have any time
The
to
IT
even
gig?
eat lunch. Yeah, on Monday and Tuesday. So Wednesday, I had enough time to actually take an hour out of the day and go eat. So grabbed graphics guy Ryan, who you met at the van show or whatever.
Yeah.
I went to Blue Door. It's our favorite lunch eatery. Parked up, whatever. We get down there. The parking's a little tight. They have an off-street lot, but they've got kind of 4 or 5 primo spots right in front on the street. So there was one right by the curb cut into the parking lot.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it'll probably fit there. Tesla's a huge car. Backed up, got like a centimeter away from the car behind me with my trailer hitch. Like, good enough. It'll be fine. We get inside, order our drinks and food. Beer comes. The Dodge Dart behind me leaves. So I'm like, oh, this would be perfect. I'm probably within Bluetooth range. So I dig out my phone because I parked wheels straight and like I'm a foot from the curb, so it's fine. Dig out my phone, open the Tesla app, open Summon, which lets you move the car forward and backward. And there's a delay. So you press and hold the reverse button. The mirrors unfold, the lights flash, it gets into gear, and then it like slowly starts easing back. As I hit the button, a Subaru Forester pulls up next to the Model S and starts
No.
backing in. There's a delayed reaction. I take my hand off the reverse thing, and the car comes back like 2 feet and just jams stopped and then goes back to sleep. I'm like,
Oh no.
oh man, and it made the spot too small for them to park. So I was that asshole.
Oh.
But I'm like, I'm not moving it forward because now my
That
car
was
is perfectly legally
the-
parked.
It's the douchiest thing. And it was entirely
And it's on a Model S, of course,
the
in
douchiest
Northeast.
car.
Yeah. I'm just like, I'm in Northeast at Blue Door in a Tesla, and I just did this to a Subaru owner. I'm just like, ugh.
Oh my God.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh man, I was just dying.
I-
The people at the window saw it. There were like 4 tables at the window. I'm just like, oh no.
Were they laughing? Like, did they find it hilarious?
Yeah, they were definitely commenting. I didn't see anyone laugh, but I mean, I was dying.
Oh God.
So I immediately told like everyone that I knew what happened. I'm like, oh man.
That's
That's-
amazing.
The most Tesla thing I've ever heard in my life.
So yeah,
Oh, that would
it's
only
quite a
happen to
delay.
you.
I know, but so anyway, so Summon works really great because you don't have to go out of
Yeah.
the restaurant to move your car a little bit to make it more legally parked.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool,
So
actually.
yeah, there you go.
So, there you go. Now you know about Teslas, and you can now be a douche remotely.
Yep.
Now,
As long as you have an Autopilot 1 or better Tesla.
speaking of douchebags, I want to talk about trucks.
Okay.
Mitsubishi as well.
Not Mitsubishi, right? But
no,
Mitsubishi,
Mitsubishi.
not the belt
So
maker.
you,
okay.
you know about the Ford Raptor and the Ranger Raptor now. It's
Sure
just
do.
like the smaller Raptor. Anyway, Mitsubishi is making a Ranger Raptor, apparently, fighter.
Okay.
I guess. I don't know. I honestly didn't read the article. I looked at that. And I said, all right, cool. That looks cool. And then I immediately stopped
That
caring.
looks like a Ford Ranger, though, that they just stapled some Mitsubishi badges onto.
Yeah, it's the Triton, which is their truck, and like the rest of the world that we don't get for some reason.
Ah,
Because America apparently doesn't like trucks.
don't worry, we get the Eclipse Cross.
Anyway, I've got absolutely zero faith in them not fucking this up.
Oh yeah, it's already terrible.
I-
Remember that concept truck they had, that electric concept truck?
Yeah, and nobody wanted it.
Yeah, it had like street drag radials on it.
and nobody
Just
wants
the
it.
dumbest thing. Just stop it.
Yeah.
Just quit it.
So, you know what that looks like? That looks like something that's profoundly expensive to make.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what Mitsubishi is? A company that profoundly doesn't have any money or credit.
Yeah, it's pretty
So,
accurate.
you know what would be a better use of their time and efforts?
Pretty much literally anything else.
I think a Mirage FTO.
Oh, that would be so cool.
I think they should take the 4B11 that's in the like the Eclipse Cross, the Outlander, that thing. I think it's a 4B12 actually.
Is that a 1.5?
What a 2.4. It's a 2.4 NA, the big 4-cylinder, and put that into the Mirage. It would cost no money at all.
Oh yeah, you've actually talked about this in
Yes.
the past.
It would cost no money at all, and it would be a hoot to drive. It's not like they have to worry about getting worse crash test ratings because the Mirage is already like barely legal as it is.
Yeah, but it's modern. I have such a problem with modern crash tests. Like 0 stars. I'm like, that is better than a 1989 Mercedes S-Class, which was
Yeah.
the safest car on the road
Exactly.
at that time. It's like, draw the line at like, okay, so if you get 0 stars instead of 1, you died.
Yeah.
If you get 1, you lived.
Yeah.
Anything better than that is just less damage.
If you got a 1-star, you're heavily maimed, possibly crippled. Anything above that, you're fine. So yeah, the Mitsubishi got like 2 stars. Still has, it still has one of the lowest traffic deaths per capita of any car on the road in America. So, mind you
Just
that.
Safe.
It is safe.
Unsafe at any speed because I'm Ralph Nader.
So, I just think that'd be a really good idea because you know what made the Mini Cooper a really great car, the original one? The John Cooper works. And you know what made the modern Golf something people actually desired? The GTI.
Mm-hmm. Making it slightly more hopped.
Yep.
It's like the GRM and Yaris.
Yeah, and you know what made the Civic desirable? The Civic Si. Like, having a sports version of the car will help it. Because it won't sell the most, you're right, but that's going to make that car not look like a poverty car. And people are more apt to buy the higher spec'd up ones.
Yeah,
'Cause
I
everybo-
don't like poverty cars.
Yeah, everybody buys the base model DS, whatever it is.
Ooh, a
Like,
Citroen DS?
No, the Mitsubishi DS. It's much worse.
Yeah.
Oh.
But yeah, no.
I only
if
like the other
if
kind
they
of DS.
if they made that and they brought back like something with the FTO name, you'd bring a lot of P points with.
And then loop Tamakaira into there and do
yeah,
it.
well, they already
do a
raced.
modded
They
one.
already raced them in and WRC in Europe. Like it would make sense. So Mitsubishi, you have no reason not to listen to me.
Don't continually miss the opportunity that you're missing.
Yeah,
I think that's the gist of
I
what
have
we're getting
zero
at.
faith in Mitsubishi doing the right thing.
That car with a 2.4 would be amazing.
Yeah, it'd be the coolest thing ever.
That's not true, but it would be probably one of the most fun cars on sale today.
Yeah, it'd be like the best car currently on sale. And the other
Most
thing,
interesting, not best.
well, there's not really that much great stuff.
M2 competition's much better.
But yeah, so I think that they should make a Mitsubishi Mirage.
Yeah, stop
2.4.
wasting resources on the garbage pickup truck that nobody cares about and
Yeah,
give us
who's
a
gonna
fancy
buy
Mirage.
Mitsubishi pickup
Nobody. We did the Mitsubishi Raider Dodge Dakota that one time.
Yeah, and well, Mitsubishi's like lost their boat or has missed the boat on actual off-roaders since the 1980s. So it's like nobody that's buying a truck actually remembers it, other than Mitsubishi like nerds, which can't afford it because they're
True.
too busy repairing their DSM.
Occasionally, I'll see a Raider out in the wild. I'm like, whoa.
You are
Somebody
committed.
bought a Raider.
Yeah,
Like, that's a Mitsu only family, and they needed a truck.
yeah.
Yikes.
That's exactly who bought that.
Yeah, so
Which
I
is why you
don't
become
know.
a Honda.
Oh
only.
God, get this nerd off our podcast. I hate this
Or-
guy.
Yeah, I
or
don't like him either.
Toyota
but I want to talk
only
about this
family.
car. Maybe I can zoom it in more so you don't have to see his face.
I don't want to see his face. I don't want to see anything about that guy.
Okay, hold on one
I'm
second.
gonna just take my headphones off because Jana keeps crushing my head into the table.
Well, I took.
I don't know if I can cut his Google. Oh, there we go.
Yay!
Yay! I made it work.
All right,
Okay,
cool.
so my topic thingy. Okay, I found this completely methed out. Yeah. Okay, so I peruse Facebook all the time. It
Yeah.
just happens.
Yes.
I'm on a lot of like national pages, whatever. I figured this was national.
Like weird things.
Yeah.
Thrift shop
Yeah, like
finds.
weird, just like busted ass people making really stupid cars. And I found this, which is a Mazda RX-8,
Yeah.
where somebody blew up the wankle, and they
This one
didn't
does.
swap in a small block Chevy, which is the intelligent thing to do. No. They put in a 1991 Ford 4.9 liter cast
300 cubic
iron
inch.
inline 6 and 5-speed manual transmission.
What?
The 300, very, very, very reliable, very solid engine, but it sticks out of the top of this car like 12 inches. It probably weighs 5 times as much as the original Wankel. I would be curious to drive it once, but this thing looks like a total death trap. There's no interior left in it. There's like naked relay panels. Again, you probably can't even see over the engine. It's so tall. Probably gets horrible fuel economy.
That engine's known for being able to take like 40 pounds of boost.
Or like 200 dry shots of nitrous with no
Yeah.
additional fuel. It's an
Oh my God.
amazingly stout engine.
Yeah, it's a really good engine.
But the diffs in those are not strong. The Tremec T5 trans behind it is not strong. So like the Ford 300, it's a Crossflow 300. It's a solid engine. But every other component in that combination is bad. But it's
Yes.
$1,400, which is way too much money. And yeah, it was built by somebody that we don't like.
Yeah. That,
So, but anyway, look
Of
at that.
course he would build
it's
that.
something. It's
yeah,
like
that guy can eat
this is
shit.
just like it's like the ethos of putting a flathead V8 and an E36 M3, but done wronger.
If
Yes.
anybody else on Earth can actually build that car other than him,
Yeah.
I'd be fine with it.
That's the thing. I was almost going to omit this from the news because I found out.
I
who built
thought
it.
about the same thing, and then
Ah.
I saw who built it. I'm like, ugh, whatever.
I know. So anyway, it did get shared on some bigger publications, but it's interesting. So it was worth mentioning, I guess.
Okay, cool. Hey, moving on.
Yep. I don't want that to be the thumbnail.
Yeah,
so.
no, absolutely not.
Whoa,
Whoa.
I double tapped it. It doesn't matter.
All right.
It's
Anyway,
fine.
now this happened to me the other day where I had a couple at work that were
Was it you and Keith?
no
Ew.
no this is a couple at work that came in for pre-purchase on an Audi TT.
I just like nom.
It's a couple at work that came in for a pre-purchase on an Audi TT.
Gross. Tell them not to buy it.
Yeah, we did because it's my technician wrote a laundry list and It's my technician that writes like neurotic like ransom notes for technician notes, and like it gives me anxiety to look at them.
Oh, I see.
They're really bad.
Handwriting worse than mine when I don't care.
Have you ever seen Trig's handwriting?
Yeah, it's lovely.
Worse than that.
Oh, I
And
thought his
Trig is
handwriting was nice.
dysgraphia.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Actually, I think his handwriting's better than mine.
so and he changes his font size like randomly.
Oh,
and
yeah.
He like a sentence will like stop at one like
Trig's
it'll
brain
stop.
is wired through like a big puddle of like gasoline and oil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
But
I mean,
no, this technician will like he'll like
Frequency
write
changes.
a note and then have like 4 notes in the middle and then continue the sentence at the end.
Yikes.
And then like an arrow that like goes through the other note, so it looks like it's crossed out, and then point at the rest of the sentence. At
So
the
he
bottom.
writes like a dog.
It's awful. But anyway, so
Like a golden retriever. I'll
this
call it.
TT was obviously
So your
not,
car is screwed. And there's a ball over here, and that's pink and blue, and you're really gonna need timing chains.
Yeah, exactly that. Anyway, so
Like how you wrote paragraphs in first grade.
exactly that's exactly
I
it.
can't write in first grade.
He got his grade too. So this couple obviously did not buy this car, but they had some really interesting prerequisites that made me think about this a lot. And I was thinking about what would be a good car. Now, the owner, the person the car is being bought for, is roughly my size. And, the person that bought the car is roughly my size. His boyfriend is 6'4", and like Trig height, a little bit taller than Trig.
Okay.
So Ryan and Trig buying a car together.
Yep.
Was Keith there?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
The boyfriend already owns a medium-sized pickup for hauling duty, so you really don't need that. They live in downtown.
Is it a Mitsubishi Raider?
No, it's I couldn't remember. I couldn't remember if it was a Nissan Titan or Toyota Tundra. It was one of the two.
Those aren't mid-size. Those are full-size.
Or not the Taco or the Frontier. Sorry,
Okay.
that's what it was.
Those are cute cars.
They live. Yeah, they are. They live downtown. They have heated parking. It's gonna be kind of their fun car, used mostly in summer. Somewhere in the ballpark around $5,000 to $8,000 is what they want to spend. They can drive manual, both of them. But this is the thing. They really don't want to do much for maintenance, and they're going to drive it up to their cabin at least once a month.
NC Miata, retractable hardtop.
That's
Yep.
I told them an NA Miata, and you said an NC
The
Miata.
NC has fabulous highway manners. The NA does not.
I was saying the NA because the NA in that price range will be appreciating in value.
NCs are plateaued,
That's true.
especially a retractable hardtop.
That
one.
is very true.
You can easily get a nice one for $8,000.
And Jen, you said a Miata as well
Yeah.
The answer is always Miata.
Because, like, I mean,
in that price.
Otherwise,
range.
buy any 90. But
Yeah.
it's like,
But then you run into the maintenance thing where it's like
yeah. I mean, they're not bad if you get a non-DI, non-turbo one, but still, it's a lot more than a Miata.
yeah, and that's the thing. Is like there's the sort of person
The
that doesn't
NC
want to put
has
anything
the-
into maintenance.
It's
He's
the most
got-
comfortable, best interior, and strongest components of any
And-
Miata.
Yeah, and these guys are kind of fun. They want a fun car, but they aren't car enthusiasts, and they can drive, but they want to drive a manual. And they
NC.
know. Yeah, so NC. Corey, what do you say?
Fiat Punto.
there we go.
That's a strangely good answer.
Actually, yeah, I mean that would be really solid.
You could probably import a pretty good one for that.
Yeah, I mean it's
I'm sticking with NC Miata, but I mean, it's...
yeah. Everybody's just saying yeah. You know what? Suzuki Cappuccino.
All right.
I just want to. I want
That's
to break.
too small for them.
Imagine
they're
doing a road trip in
giant.
a
Oh,
cappuccino.
true. Yeah. His boyfriend is like a freaking tree.
Yeah, so like that's why
He's
the
just, like-
Miata is great because it's a small car, but the footwell is so deep that it doesn't matter. how
Berger,
tall
have you ever
are.
met Tim Anderson from MA Performance?
Of course I have.
So this guy's like he's like savagely attractive. The boyfriend. He's like 8
I
feet
liked
tall.
Tim until he rented my timing tools and then vanished off the face of the earth.
He still works at Matt.
Won't return any of my texts or calls. Can't get at him through anyone I know.
What about Brian May?
He said, due to circumstances, I would like to not, unless it really means a lot to you. So I'm guessing there's a lot there I don't know about, but I think Tim is in bad situations or something.
Okay. Wait. This guy looks like Tim Anderson.
Yeah.
But like
It does have devilishly good locks.
Yeah. He looks like Tim Anderson, but he's got like that like little like faded to like pomaded.
He looks like one of the German bad guys from Die Hard 1.
Yes.
Yeah, and he's got bleach tips and like a really solid mustache and Bermuda shorts.
Any
and a
Bonner
Hawaiian
I
shirt.
had is now gone.
Yeah, the guy like looks like like a savagely attractive gay guy.
Like
But anyway.
like Ryan came home and he goes, "There's a savagely attractive gay couple at work today," and I was like, "You and Keith?"
I am pretty
Ba-dum.
attractive. But anyway, so yeah,
Nice.
I think a Miata, either NA or NC, depending on what they want. I think if they wanted something that would go up in value and be more of an asset, since it's not going to really be driven.
They're gonna fit that well in an NA.
Well, the NA can fit decently. I mean,
Turbo.
what?
Neither is turbo.
Oh, Mazda Speed Miata, the NB.
Yeah, NB Mazda.
Okay, so they're good. NA, NB, NC. Any generation.
But don't buy
of
any
Miata.
NB except for a Mazda Speed.
Yeah, a Mazda Speed, NA, or NC.
I'm still going NC because it's gonna be the best to live with.
And I think that the NC would be a really good choice if they want to live with it forever.
Yeah.
Because,
Which they probably do.
but that's the thing, the NA and the NB Mazda Speed are two cars that will go up in value from their current price. And given how they're using it, they're not going to put that many miles.
If they buy
on
the
it,
right NC, it won't lose value.
but it won't go up.
Yeah,
Maybe a
but
club
most people
sport.
are expecting a club. You can't get for that,
That's true.
unfortunately.
Yeah.
If they want to spend a couple more on top of 8,
Yeah.
if you spend 12, 13, you can get a nice NC club. In fact, Ryan and Haley bought an NC club.
Oh, it's a wonderful car. Yeah.
I can't remember why they didn't get more press. I think they were trying to keep it a secret, but they bought a really nice red NC club.
That's a
Nice.
great car.
Yeah.
There used to be a little old lady that come to BP when I worked there, and she had an NC club.
I'm just like, that's such a good car.
It's a great car. I was really confused by a little old lady.
Don't buy an NC. But it doesn't matter. It's like
The
your
NC's
definition of heavy is 2,800 pounds. Like
Yeah.
this is not a heavy car.
No, it's
And it has
well,
way more power.
Speaking of cars that people think are heavy, I saw 2 completely clean Del Sols this weekend, and I was shook.
yeah, flawlessly
Wow.
clean. Yeah,
Yeah,
She
I
showed
haven't
me
seen a
both
Del
of those.
Sol in any
Matching
condition for
baddie
years.
matching body panels, no rust. I was like,
I heard matching
What-
baddie pumps.
Baddie
and like,
pump.
in British slang, that is a hell of a different thing.
my words don't work sometimes.
It was way better how you said it the first time, in my opinion. So.
But yeah, so there you go. Any generation Miata is the perfect
The answer
car
is always Miata.
for a gay couple.
In
who-
a year or two, I would recommend an FRS.
Yes.
Yep. Yeah, I don't think that's to be at $8,000 yet. Like a really clapped out one.
A rebuilt one in nice condition is 8 in a year.
But that's the thing is,
You
with
don't
the,
want that. You could get a nice NC
I
now
think
with no
you
problems.
can get for somebody that's gonna be doing pre-purchase inspections and they aren't really car
Oh.
people. Like that will be a great car because you can get into a Miata at $8,000
Yeah.
and get a really good car. And that's why I said at NA because you're for $8,000 you're the best NA Miata in the world.
Yeah, but NCs are so new,
That's
it
true.
doesn't matter.
That's true. But that's the thing is, it's still you might run into one where somebody didn't do the service on it or something.
Get a PPI.
Well, that's I mean is the pre-purchase inspection. Like they could end up like my Subaru guy, where we did one. And it's like it's all right.
The
It turns out to
beauty-
be a horrible nightmare.
The beauty of Miatas is they're reliable.
Yep.
So if something does go wrong on your weird outlier car, the parts are really cheap.
Yeah, like
That's
think
true.
of Miguel. He bought his Miata for $200 and did the work he needed.
Want to know what an NA engine costs?
Yeah. About
Nothing.
nothing. Yeah.
'Cause they
About
don't break.
$200.
Yeah.
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 So there you go. If you are a gay couple living in downtown Minneapolis and you're looking for a fun summer car,
I did not
Miata.
pick up on the fact that they were gay until just now because I'm
I
retarded.
said-
Definitely NC. I'm sure you said it many times, but yeah, NC
pick
for
up
sure.
a Miata. I'm saying in A and Jana is saying in B. So any Miata from 1989 till 2015 is a wonderful choice for you.
Yes.
Yeah, even an ND if you could find it for that. Which
I
you
guess
can't.
it is Pride Month, so that'd be a
Perfect.
That's perfect. There we go.
Perfect.
Now, what did we learn?
What did I learn in the last several hours?
Jana, did you learn anything today?
We can knock out a giant Tupperware
Oh yeah.
of pasta.
Oh no, actually, what you could say is that Imperfect Produce actually has really good pasta.
Oh yeah, I do this.
Can we not hit any of the microphones at the time?
I'm gonna hit all of them.
That's fine.
you are.
Just specifically.
It honestly doesn't sound as bad in the recordings as it sounds to
Yeah.
us going, which
I
is
know,
weird.
but-
It's amazing how different
But
it
yeah, I
sounds.
do this grocery delivery service called Imperfect Produce, and basically
I like that.
they sell fruits and vegetables and products that can't be sold in stores
Mm-hmm.
that would
They have, like,
otherwise
bruises.
be food
Yeah,
waste.
I know it's a huge deal. Imperfect produce is like 20% of the gross yield or something like that.
And it's
Maybe
like
even more.
super cheap.
And it's like a lot of
Yeah.
them are like smaller, so they're more intense flavors, and it's just yeah.
Yeah,
I
it's-
prefer. I don't want like a giant apple. I want a small apple. I just want to like eat an apple and be done with it.
As long as it's not gonna kill me, just give it to me. I
Gi-
do
give
not
me-
care.
I want like a 2-minute apple. I don't like a 10-minute event.
Like, oh yeah, but you're not gonna buy it because it looks dumb. I'm like,
No.
no, bro. I'm not the guy who sits in a produce aisle and rifles through
Yeah.
to the most round one. I grab what's
Exactly.
nearest.
Yeah. I'll
Yeah,
take
and
this
so
one,
like,
this
and
one,
because
this
it's never in a grocery store, it doesn't have all that gross wax stuff they put on it, and so
Do
there's
they put
like,
those impossible to take off stickers on things?
No, there's no stickers. There's
Nice.
one. Once in a
on-
while you'll find it, but it's
Well, you order. No, you don't get any stickers because it's not. It's not grocery store.
Oh yeah, that's
quality.
true. Yeah, it did
Um,
go through a vendor.
But so it's not grocery store quality, but it's still perfectly. It's food grade, so it's
Mhm.
fine. But they'll tell you on the website if it comes in a plastic bag or not, which is really helpful if you're trying to avoid waste.
Yeah, I don't like plastic bags.
Yeah, so like the only thing that I've gotten from them that's in a plastic container is blueberries and carrots come in plastic bags often.
Yeah, that would be tough to avoid on those guys.
But otherwise, it's just a bunch of vegetables that just like roll around in a.
So
cardboard
Imperfect
box.
Produce, if you're looking for a sponsorship opportunity,
Yes.
Yeah, we will totally.
let me
sponsor
introduce you to Carbitrage Podcast.
Yes, because it's just really awesome, and
We'll
then
just eat
if
weird
you
shit
go on
produce on
there,
Well, you
Yeah.
can email us at cult.media@outlook.com.
Or Carbitrage at ovalboard.com, I think.
yeah.
I don't know.
But
It's been a while.
yeah, so
That's
like,
I know mine off the top of my head.
I just
so
needed to
yeah,
register.
on their website it tells you how much carbon you've saved, how much water you've saved, and how much.
My solar
produce.
does that.
So it's cool. I really like using them. I get a box every other week, and my
That's pretty
family's
neat.
really huge on produce, so it never goes to waste because I've got like 3 different people sharing and stuff like that.
There we go. Perfect.
So it's fun.
So, what I learned was that I fit in an MG midget perfectly.
Weird. It's like it's designed for middle-aged fat white men.
No, it's designed to be a smaller MGB.
Both of the things we said are not mutually exclusive.
That's true. But yeah, no, I was shocked because the car, if you look at it, like it's the size of a Suzuki Cappuccino.
Yeah, I know it's tiny.
It's super tiny, and like you get in it, and that.
Remember
that
when
footwell-
Clarkson bought the Healy version of a midget?
Yeah,
And then
like-
did the road rally with Juan?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, and I'm like, it's cavernous. I sit-
Rapido, tranquilo.
I sit,
Tranquilo, tranquilo.
I sit in it,
Rapido.
Oh, I forgot.
I
about
sit in
those.
it, and my legs just like kept going into. I'm like, where the hell are the pedals? And I'm like, basically laying down at this point. I'm like, wow, this is really comfy. So, they're really cheap, and
Old cars, man, they were much more space efficient.
these
Yes.
these British Roadsters. The more I get into them, the more I want to buy one because I like them a lot. It's like everything I like in a car.
Have you been talking to my Uncle Jamie too much?
No, but me and him could get along quite well.
My
Is that an alias for Keith?
No, my mom's.
Keith hates anything with a carburetor.
My mom's cousin Jamie. He had a like he said, oh yeah, underneath all these boxes is an MG somewhere, and he finally got it out of from underneath the mountain of boxes.
Oh,
Yeah. So,
see.
what did you learn, Burger?
I learned that every woman on a dating app is fat and desperate.
Yeah,
That
sounds
can't
right.
be true. There's got to be some that are on like
Or,
meth.
or crazy.
I say some of them have to be on meth and looking for kidneys to sell.
Maybe. I haven't found any of those yet. So there you go.
Corey, what'd you learn?
The cat is fat.
Oh,
You learned that the cat is fat. Interesting.
I'm sorry. We should explain that after Corey's last disappearance in winter, he was found outside freezing in the
His
snow.
brain is not working fully.
And
Play-
he
play
actually
blocks.
he did suffer severe brain damage.
A
and
subdermal hematoma, in
yes,
fact.
and he can no longer speak well or count.
think well.
Now he does speak good.
We give him blocks. Right now he's playing Candy Crush on his phone. He's on level 1.
Why
For-
doesn't the
He's
square
been there for
block
hours.
fit into the circle hole?
Is this like the what was it? James May and Richard Hammond doing Lego cars
Yes.
while taking shots of not
I gotta
vodka?
watch that still.
It's a good video.
If you want to know really good,
Drive Tribe for those
If-
wanting to watch.
which is still shockingly a thing.
It's a garbage video, but it's funny as all hell. So
James May also did a Drive Tribe video where he unpimped a Ferrari 308.
I do like when he makes cars standard.
Yeah, I think he removed an aftermarket shift knob.
I like the 430i Grand Coupe or whatever it was, where somebody had put an M4 badge and those terrible vinyl M color things on the grills.
Yuck.
And he just took them off.
He took the badge off. It cuts into the montage with the music and the sped up footage, and he like touches the rear badge and just explodes off the car because the adhesive is so crappy. It just cuts in and out of the montage in the split second. Well then, that's sorted. And then it like a 10-point turn in the car to make the grills face the camera, and then he peels this terrible vinyl
He
things
doesn't
off.
move the camera, he moves the
He
car.
moves the car. Splendid.
I love that.
He's doing what I do.
He's doing God's work. Anyway,
God's work.
thank you for listening to our significantly shorter episode than our last one.
You're welcome, everyone.
I
Or,
didn't
sorry,
babble.
depending on if you like listening us babble.
I babble on just like James
Babylon was an empire.
May. Yes. I babble on like James May, so. Anyway,
And I make cars standard like James May. And on that,
this lighting makes me look really pale.
same.
We're
Jesus.
all pale.
Yeah,
I'm
but I
actually
mean,
super tan right now, but you can't even tell.
I look awful.
Gosh.
Can you
Gosh
close-
dang
can you
it.
end this thing?
Yeah.